All right, good morning, Thursday morning here in the shop. Right now we're trying to get this 72 Challenger to the point that it's running so the customer can take it home and finish it. And we're running into an issue where the steering box has an odd fitting size. So its fitting size into the box is half inch 20, which is just a standard fine thread. And then on the other end, to fit all the aftermarket stuff, we need -6. So the only fitting we can find here in Canada went to a -5 GIC. So this is where the fun part about building cars comes in, and I mean it as in fun, is figuring out this stuff. We can't get a fitting anytime soon. We haven't even found one to order, even if we could get it soon. What we're gonna do is, this is steel. This is a steel bung for -6. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off the -5 and we're gonna TIG weld on the -6. And then we will have the fitting we need. So what I've done is I've gone upstairs, I found, the half 20, I've got a half 20 nut to protect the threads. So we're gonna lock that on there so he can hold this while he cuts this off. And then to protect our -6 is 9/16 fine as well. We'll put that on to protect that. And then when it's all said and done, that'll be welded together and our threads should be protected. And then that is our O-ring boss half 20 to -6. Yeah, so anyway, that's the fun things we do sometimes, and we're gonna get this over to Corbin so you can clean everything all up and TIG weld that together. We'll show you the final product here in a little while. The zone banner up for now until we can get the sign made, the zone garage. So boys are just getting that up there now, and at least it's something until we get the proper sign done. So anyway, back at the the future new detail bay. We got the lights up and the walls painted. This section we're going to do some zone flooring on for display purposes and some slot board, and then Zone's going to be doing the floor next week in here is the plan. By the following week we could potentially be detailing cars in here, so that's kind of cool. So we're getting close, but yeah, the lights turned out awesome, all on a switch here, so that's cool. It is so bright in this room that when you walk out into the shop now, it seems dark. Oh, John's trying to hide from y'all. Speaking of John, he's been working on John's Barracuda. He's got the AC pretty much dialed in. We are waiting for the cover. So there's a cover that covers where the heater motor was, is where all the fittings come out. We're painting that yellow. We don't want a big black cover on there. So other than that, he's got the condenser and plumbing all done, and you can even see it in here, of course, but it's all done and ready. Getting close on that. Clint's been off for the last couple days, so no progress on the green car, other than we have parts landed at the border today. So Jim's gone to the border to pick up parts. I think the transmission's there, a bunch of the engine parts, so potentially I can look at working on the engine this week or weekend, see how it goes for me with the front end work that I need to be doing up front. And then over here, we got the new power steering pump on this C10. Oscar's just building a hose. It was a pretty weird one. The output comes out up top here, and they don't make an around the back adapter like most of these pumps have. I did have one in stock, but the way the valve works on this one, it wouldn't work. Something for me to think about for the future. If Jones doesn't make options for that, then I don't know if I want to use them, because I don't like the hose coming out the top. I don't think you're going to see it on this thing with the air box, so it's not the end of the world. It's just I prefer them when they come out the bottom, or you can have the pipe around the back. So anyway, he's working on that there. Bernard and Corbin have been working together on the plumbing on the intake system on the Toyota today. So yeah, we're at the point now, he's got all this piping welded up, and we need to get into modifying the cooler. This is a kit the customer supplied. I think it's a cold air intake probably for a Canyon, but what we want to do is modify it all, and I want to put this filter up here out of harm's way, nice and high, dry. So we're going to modify this to come down into here. So we have that to do yet, but we pulled Corbin off to get the roof repair done on the T-Bird, so we can get that to storage while we wait for the new top to come. So that's happening with the T-Bird. Customer was in today. We went over the Nova to see how far he wants us to go with fit and finish. The quarters are on. There's some gapping concerns. We would normally cut the quarter here, move it in a little bit, but that's not what he's going for with this vehicle. This is more of a street strip build, so he can make the decision if he wants to spend the hours on dialing everything in. But otherwise, quarters are done, mini tubs, outer wheel housings, rear trunk panel. Just need to align the fenders a little bit better for him. And then we're gonna remove the scoop and putting a new hood on. And then he's gonna change his air cleaner system up. This thing is getting close to being done with what we're doing here, I believe. Other than mechanical, electrical type stuff, what it needs mechanically for that, for the vehicle inspection. But otherwise, it's gonna be done here soon. And same with the 72 Challenger. It's pretty much ready to go home. We need a gas cap for it. That was a painted to match gas cap, but he wants chrome. So we found that though, so we can get fuel in it. Dave's working on getting it ready to flash up. Basically, the customer wants it running. He's gonna finish it with his brother at home. So that's cool. We're waiting on a drive shaft. It was made a little too long, I believe, or too short, I can't remember. So we're getting that adjusted. But we put some transmission fluid in it so we can at least fire it up. Just going through the tune and stuff like that. And then this car should fire up here real soon. That's a brand new 408 stroker blueprint engine. So we need to get that fired up. So over here we got the Mustang you would have seen in one of my walkthroughs previously. It could even be in this video at the body shop. They did some body repair on it, and now it's here for some stereo install and repair of the dash. So Lyle has pulled the interior all apart, and there's a replacement panel here because you know what everyone did back in the day? They'd cut out the radio to put in a double or a single bin. Of course, everybody makes panels for these nowadays because everybody did this. So we have a repair panel that needs to be put in. That's what's happening with this, and then it'll get the stereo done. Lyle's been working on that, and that's pretty much about it. So there's your walkthrough for Thursday, and we'll see you soon.